Josephine wants to dance.
Written by Jackie French. Illustrated by Bruce Whatley.
Josephine loved to dance. She bounced with the brolgas. She left with the lyrebirds. Kangaroos don't dance, Josephine, said her little brother Joey. They hop. The emu showed her how to point her toes. The eagles taught her how to soar to the music of the wind. Josephine whirled like the clouds across the gully. She swayed with the branches in the tree, but still she dreamt of somehow finding another way to dance. There has to be something more, said Josephine wistfully as she danced across her butter. Kangaroos don't dance, Josephine, yelled Joey, ducking his head. They jump. But Josephine kept on dancing. The next day, Josephine found posters stuck on the trees. Ballet was coming to Shaggy Gully. That's how I'd like to dance, cried Josephine, in a pink tutu with silk ballet shoes. Get real, said Joey. Kangaroos don't wear tutus, Josephine, and they never wear silk ballet shoes. I'm going to, said Josephine, pointing her toes. A week later, Josephine sneaked into town. She crept over to the hall and peered through the window as the dancer rehearsed. Oh, cried Josephine. She watched the dancers for hours. Then she practiced at night all alone. She spun, she swirled, and she prated. And at the end, she always curtsied. I am really becoming a dancer now, thought Josephine. The day of the first performance arrived, but ballet company was in trouble. Out shrieked the premier ballerina as she twisted her ankle. Oh, sobbed the understudy as she found a splinter in her toe. Who will dance the lead role? Cried the ballet director. Who else can leap so high? Josephine jumped through the window and onto the stage. A kangaroo, yelled the dancers. There's a kangaroo on the stage. Josephine pointed her toes. She tossed her head. She swayed like the lyrebirds as they called to their sweethearts. She soared like an eagle through the sky. A dancing kangaroo, everyone cried. Who ever heard of a dancing kangaroo? Josephine swirled above the stage like the mist playing with the moon. The director stared at Josephine. Finally, she smiled. Well, this kangaroo can dance, and she knows the lead role. And she can jump higher than any other dancer I've seen. The director took Josephine to the wardrobe department. A kangaroo, explained the costume designer. I can't dress a kangaroo. Just do your best, the director told him. The costume designer quickly altered a tutu for Josephine. He stretched some ballet shoes too. They were probably the longest ballet shoes in the world. At last, it was time for the performance. The audience took their seats. The orchestra tuned up. Josephine stood backstage waiting for the music to begin. Josephine, hissed Joey, through the window. "What are you doing? Come back to the bush at once." "No," said Josephine. "I'm going to dance in a pink tutu with silk ballet shoes. I'm going to jump higher than any other dancer in the world." The lights dimmed, the orchestra started playing, the costumer opened, the performance began. The ballerina fluttered onto stage. 1, 2, 3, 4, and Josephine. Someone in the audience giggled, "It's a kangaroo!" And Josephine began to dance. She twirled through the air like leaves in whirlwind. She leapt like no other dancer ever had before. And at the end, she curtsied like the Brolgas bowed to the sun. The audience was silent, and then they clapped. And then they cheered. "This kangaroo is a dancer," they cried, "a truly magnificent dancer." Josephine was still curtsying when the ballet director brought bunches of roses onto stage. "Roses are delicious," decided Josephine, "and I'm finally a dancer and it's fun." In fact, dancing looked like so much fun that soon all the audience were bouncing and bouncing and prancing and pouncing and bumping and jumping and leaping and thumping, swishing and swirling and twinkle-toe twirling. But nobody ever danced quite like Josephine.
And remember, by doing what you love, you inspire and awaken the hearts of others. Don't let somebody dim your light. Thanks for listening.